The Yoruba way is not just a way of life. It is the life, structured, rooted, sacred. But now, we're forgetting, we're folding, we're fading, in the name of modernity. Before crude oil stained our soil, we were rich, farmers, traders, warriors of the market square. We weren't waiting on salary. We were exporting cocoa by the ton, feeding homes, building cities, with sweat, not prayer requests. In the Yoruba way, morning is for work, Osan is for rest, Roli is for return. But now, from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., we're clapping in church, calling it deliverance, calling it breakthrough. But what we really need is discipline. These days, we travel far to feel holy, but never turn around to feel whole. We build mosques with marble, yet leave our villages buried in dust. We donate millions to foreign lands, while our own ancestors sleep under broken roofs. We memorize foreign names with pride, but forget the names of our forefathers. We call it progress, but it's packaged forgetting. We claim to be new men and new women, but the mirror shows someone unsure of where they came from. We spend more time facing foreign lands in prayer than facing home with honor. Not saying don't believe, but how can you lift your hands to the sky when your feet have no idea where they stand? There is a kind of poverty worse than hunger. It is when you lose your memory, and sadly many of us are rich in faith but poor in identity. And the family? Cracking, because we let foreign ideologies sit where the elders used to speak. Now marriage is vibes and filters. No background checks, no inquiry into the family tree, no shame, no dignity, just rush. Our girls, losing it. And I don't mean fashion, I mean the essence. No covering, no care, no fear of sacredness. Once upon a time, to lose your virginity before marriage was to bury your honor. Now, it's a badge of boldness. But ask yourself, who taught you this boldness? Not your mother, not your grandmother. It came from a screen, from a Western voice, from a system that told you to forget your own values in the name of freedom. But I know better. And if you're Yoruba, deeply Yoruba, then you know too. Because before Islam, before Christianity, we had dignity. Before any holy book, we had awe, we had respect, we had honor, we had home training, we had community wisdom, we had peace. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying don't believe. I'm saying don't forget. Don't delete your own software to install a stranger's system, because the Yoruba way is not confused. It doesn't need update. It doesn't need remix. We've always had family structure, community care, sexual purity, economic hustle, morning diligence, spiritual order. We had everything, and let me speak now, as a youth, because I am one, and I won't lie to you. You see all this sharp money, all this rush for quick cash? Most of it is noise. There's money in the soil. Real wealth. Try cucumber, try tomato. They don't take a year. In 3 months you can be swimming. But don't just plant. Learn it before you plant it. Study it. Understand it. Respect the process. And if farming isn't your lane, learn a skill. One your hands can do. One your name can carry. Because in Yoruba we say, Atelewo ni kini tanije. It is your own palm that feeds you best. Stop chasing loud. Start chasing legacy. There is pride in earning, not in fraud, not in begging, not in pretending to be who you are not. So I'll say it plain. The Yoruba way is the best way, not because it's tribal, but because it is tested, because it is true. And until we return to it, we'll keep praying for what our ancestors already gave us. If this message touched your chest, if it stirred something old but familiar, then type it loud. I am Yoruba first. Not to shame others, but to remind yourself of who you are. And if you believe this message should go further, sponsor it, share it, partner with it. Because when we speak with truth, we don't just go viral, we go home.